Ghost of Tsushima takes place in the year 1281, where the Mongols are invading the island of Japan called Tsushima. This is actually based on true events, as the Mongols indeed actually did invade Tsushima. The thing about Ghost of Tsushima that stands out is the art direction. The game has outstandingly beautiful environments, from golden forests to beautiful field of red flowers to waterfalls. Ghost of Tsushima, his atmosphere never fails at being, well, a good atmosphere, and you will probably be spending a lot of time in Photomat. Another detail about the visuals is that like the environment, it acts very realistic. For example, if Jin rolls through the dirt, his clothes get muddy. If he kills a bunch of people, his clothes are stained by blood. And if you set grass on fire, it lights up. The story of Ghost of Tsushima starts off with the Mongols invading Japan. You will survive the invasion because you are saved by Yuna, and learns that in order to beat the Mongols, you will have to abandon the code of honor in order to save Tsushima at all costs. The game might start off slow, but the story is really compelling. I would recommend this game just for its story, and the character development of the main character Jin was really good. Another detail: as you find new characters, side quests will come with it. Think of the main story as like a main branch in a tree, and the other branches scattered throughout as side quests. I think personally, I enjoy some of the side quests slash side missions, but I think that there are some uninteresting characters in Ghost of Tsushima that have really long side missions, and it can get boring. I'm sorry, but old dude and old lady aren't gonna cut it as interesting characters just because something bad happened to them. But on the other hand, Ghost of Tsushima's combat is amazing. I mean, you got your regular light attacks, heavy attacks, parrying, but what's cool with Ghost of Tsushima is the ability of stances. Basically, there are 4 stances that you can choose from: stone, water, wind, and moon, and each of these stances are effective on a certain enemy type. For example, stone stance is good against swordsmen, water stance is good against like people with shields, and the list goes on. I think it's cool because it adds more strategy to the combat encounters. Another cool thing that Ghost Combat does is the mechanic of standoffs, where you stand off against an enemy, and if you get the timing right, you have killed an enemy. And if you don't, your your health is basically gone, and people start attacking you. It adds a nice risk and reward system to Ghost of Tsushima's combat. And overall, the normal combat, it feels very like a samurai. And I just think that the combat of Ghost of Tsushima, and also the stealth combat, the animations of the assassinations look so cool, and there are some cool weapons that you can kunai you can throw, black powder bombs, bombs that can stick to you, and smoke bombs. And I mean, you can do this in Ghost of Tsushima. So yeah, Ghost of Tsushima combat's pretty good. Also, the Ghost of Tsushima Legends multiplayer mode is really cool because, it's like Ghost of Tsushima, but, with friends, and that's pretty cool. And the Ghost of Tsushima Iki Island DLC is kind of just more Ghost of Tsushima, showing off more features like horse armor, archery, challenges, and animal sanctuaries. And more, I think that's cool. And it also adds the Iki Island map, and with even more cool environments, and, that's just cool.
Fortnite, boy.